Folks, welcome to Maundy Thursday service virtually. Each of us are in our homes, but we're still together in spirit, and pray that the Lord will continue to bless each and every one of you in the midst of these strange and trying times. Hang in there. This too will pass. But this is Maundy Thursday, and it's a special night. It's a night that reminds us of what took place with the Lord just before Passover. If you remember the story, the disciples are assembled together with our Lord, and he suddenly stands up, and he takes a towel, wraps it around his waist, and he proceeds to wash each of the disciples' feet. And as we know, Peter protests, "Oh Lord, you're not going to wash my feet. No way." And Jesus says, "If I don't wash your feet, you have nothing to do with me." And so then Peter says, "Oh, then all of me." "Okay, Lord, wash all of me." He says, "No, I don't need to wash all of you." As he finished washing each of the disciples' feet, he proceeds to get up, puts his robe back on, and he says, "Just as I've done this to you, you are to do to one another." And he reminds us that we're called to be servants. Well, we're not to be lording over people, but we're to be there to care for them. And then later on he gives us that verse, he says, "A new commandment I give to you, to love one another as I have loved you." Wow, doesn't get much better than that, folks. Even during these trying times, we're to remember that we're still called to love one another, to be there for one another, to roll up our hands, our sleeves, and to be there for the other folks around us. It's not an easy time for us, but I suspect it's a lot tougher for some of our others, especially the seniors. And so I hope that on this Maundy Thursday night that we'll remember that we are still called to be servants. Even though we're part of the family of Grace Church, we're still God's people, God's children. That will never stop. So please know my prayers are with each of you. I love you dearly. I look forward to the day when we're all together again in person. But in the meantime, we each can continue to grow in our walk with the Lord, to spend that time to meditate, to pray, to study the Scriptures, to read, to spend time with family, to be there for each other, and especially to serve. Ask the Lord this week, there are folks in His lays upon your heart that maybe you need to reach out to, maybe give a phone call or send an email to, and let folks know that they're there. Maybe pick up some groceries and put them on their front porch, as we keep our safe distance, and let people know that we're still God's people even though these are trying times. Please know we love you, and God's richest blessings to each and every one of you. And all God's people said,